that's my shit, y'all. Like, for real, my shit. So listen, I'm going to be talking about, if you're a part of my close friends, I will be talking about on my story today, motivation and being encouraged. But I just want to share this with everybody, right? A lot of us get to a space in our life where we've been through so much shit, or, you know, we feel like we have so much adversity against us in our life. We feel like we're going through so much shit. We feel like, you know, sometimes your life can seem like a repetitive cycle and you can't see your way out of it. So you become unencouraged, or you become operating from a space where there is no motivation. You just kind of moving day to day. And it's important to understand that your decision making in your life, like whether you're making poor decisions, whether you're procrastinating, rather you're just being stagnant, like you're not even deciding anything at all. You just keep, you know, allowing fear, or just being tired of like going through the same shit, or feeling like stuff ain't gonna get no better, like to just put you in a space where you are just genuinely unmotivated about life. Y'all know I always talk about personal accountability and work on self. If you have no plan or goals to be the starting point for what you're trying to get motivated for, if you have no sense of like, I'm valuable, my living has a purpose, a lot of times you will end up depressed. You will end up in a space where, you know, not being motivated becomes a part of your character. You got to have some sort of like career goals for yourself, family goals for yourself, goals with friendships, definitely goals for money. You got to have some sort of goals when it comes to personal growth, like seeing yourself elevate as a person. And this is not with just material stuff. This is seeing yourself like personality wise, and the way that you deal with stuff in life grow, so that you're not creating the same, you know, situations for yourself. You got to have some sort of health goals, some sort of goals on, you know, I'm going to try to eat better, exercise, live better, feel better overall. Romance goals. You got to have some sort of, you cannot ignore the scientific fact that your body, you know, is going to be in a space of wanting affection. Like there's going to be some sort of want or yearning just from your hormones of romance. And then fun, like happy, that exciting part of life. Like you got to have some goals to add like fun and hypeness and travel into your life. Like some sort of, as an adult, some sort of goals for yourself that has to do with enjoying life. Y'all understand what I'm explaining? Everybody clear on what I'm saying so far? Part of the reason why a lot of us can't find motivation or encouragement in life is, number one, because of the people we have around us, the stuff that we watch, and the people we choose to follow online, the people we choose to have in our life physically. A lot of times the bullshit that people bring around, or the negative energy, or even just the weird energy, you can't necessarily call it negative, but you don't necessarily know if it's positive either. It puts you in a gray area where you're not really sure what's going on. Like those type of situations put you in a space where you struggle to identify what the real problem is in your life. It keeps you blinded. It keeps it foggy to where if you can't identify the real adversity in your life with every single one of these areas where I'm saying you're supposed to have, you know, some sort of goals and motivation to do better. If you can't find what's really standing in your way in each of these areas, you really won't be able to set a goal and accomplish it. Like this is just me just being 100. Like if you can't really, I'll take health, for example. If you can't really point out what the real obstacle is, the real adversity in you getting healthy, if you keep misidentifying what the problem is, you're never going to be able to actually see any results, which you'll keep working different, you know, plans that you say you got for yourself, but you will become unmotivated after seeing that, okay, I'm not losing weight, or I'm not getting any healthier, or I don't feel any better, or I don't feel any different. Same thing with relationships. I tell y'all all the time, look at self first. Look at the things that you making decisions on. Look at the stuff that you in control of. Because if you sit there and keep going through relationship after relationship and misidentifying the adversity or the actual obstacles or problems that you need to overcome, it will seem like, well, it's everybody else, and ain't nothing wrong with me, or it ain't me because I done did this or I done did that, and then you just give up on relationships altogether. If you a part of my close friends, I'm gonna really get into like how to put into perspective like things in your life that are motivators, people in your life that can offer you encouragement, things that you can do for self to offer self-encouragement. We're going to talk about that shit because this is very important. Most people that you see that are in a state of depression or in a procrastination stage or are unsure about how to get in the selfish season of their life and fix them, it is because they unmotivated. It is because they unencouraged. It is because they in a space where they operate every day where, it seems like shit just gonna be the same. When they look ahead, they don't see change. And then this is when you see negativity. This is when you see the weird shit. This is when they people watch more than they actually do for themselves. This is when you get into a space where you could damn near become a hater because your life ain't moving how you want because you're unmotivated or unencouraged. The people around you do not offer you encouragement, the right type of energy. They don't bring to the table just simple thoughts of motivation. Y'all know I talk about wet thoughts versus dry thoughts. A lot of times, dry thoughts are unmotivating. They're unencouraging. They're just shit about, useless shit. People's business, stuff that may be true or not true. It doesn't spark any change in you. It doesn't spark any energy in you to get up and do better in what you're doing now. A lot of y'all, give an example. You have a lot of conversations with different people about money, but half the time it don't motivate you to go do shit. It don't create no wet thoughts. So it's bullshit talk. I hope y'all genuinely understand what I'm explaining. If you in my close friends, we really finna talk about this shit. How I challenged y'all yesterday to figure out, who in your life is an actual, support system to you. Who in your life is actually operating from a space that you can go to and confide in and be a source of like stability. We're gonna talk about now who are motivators in your life. Who actually, who do you have in your life that you can speak with and they actually offer you encouragement? A lot of y'all, you lack desire in life. You lack, the ability to wake up every day and put some type of respect on the things you say you want out of life. I hope y'all genuinely understand what I'm explaining, because this, for some of y'all, this is really the turning point in y'all life. Like, you unmotivated. You're simply unmotivated.